Valspar Ultra starts at just $29.98 a gallon. So we've got you covered when your daughter wants to paint her room again, after last year's masterpiece of a unicorn mural.
Dad, please.
Or when you realize that maybe you went too hard on the grayish.
I miss color.
Or when you were sure you wanted a home gym, but your elliptical is currently hanging your laundry.
What about a home office?
Shop everything you need for your next phase with Valspar. Available at Lowe's. Price varies by Shein.
Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve. Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Drama on this Monday with episodes of The Adventures of Philip Marlowe starring Gerald Mohr from 1951, a 1957 episode of Suspense, The Flesh Peddler starring DeForest Kelley, yes, Bones, Romance from 1952, Return to Tomorrow, and The FBI in Peace and War from 1954, The Gentleman Friend, and we'll wrap it all up with an episode of Blum and Abner. That's all coming up on this Monday. This is the 4th day of August, 216th day of the year, 149 days left in 2025. On this date in 1693, it's believed this is the date that Dom Perignon invented champagne. In 1735, printer John Peter Zenger, defended by Andrew Hamilton, acquitted of libel in a case that helped foster the freedom of the press. In 1892, Lizzie Borden's father and stepmother killed with an axe in Fall River, Massachusetts. And yeah, well, we can't say. Germany invaded Belgium on this date in 1914. In response, Britain declared war on Germany. In 1916, Denmark ceded the Danish West Indies, including the Danish Virgin Islands, to the U.S. for $25 million. Anne Frank and her family found hiding in Amsterdam by the Nazis on this date in 1944. In 1964, President Johnson ordered military forces in Vietnam to take action against the communist forces in reaction to attacks in the Gulf of Tonkin.
We Americans know, although others appear to forget, the risk of spreading conflict. We still seek no wider war. I have instructed the Secretary of State to make this position totally clear to friends and to adversaries, and indeed to all. I have instructed Ambassador Stevenson to raise this matter immediately and urgently before the Security Council of the United Nations.
Also on this date in 1964, the bodies of 3 civil rights workers, Michael Schwerner, Andrew Goodman, and James Chaney, found in an earthen dam 6 weeks into a federal investigation backed by President Johnson. It would not be until 2005 that Edgar Ray Killian, an outspoken white supremacist, was found guilty of the murders 41 years later. A growing controversy over a comment made by John Lennon that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus had some radio stations boycotting the lads from Liverpool, collecting and burning Beatles records.
This is Doug Layton and Tommy Charles. We're reminding you that our fantastic Beatle boycott is still in effect. Don't you forget what the Beatles have said.
Don't forget to take your Beatle records and your Beatle paraphernalia to any one of our 14 pickup points in Birmingham, Alabama, and turn them in this week if possible.
I wasn't making a big statement. I was not in a good mood, and there'd been a record out or something, and maybe it wasn't going so well, or they'd been knocking us in the press, you know. They were always either loving us or hating us. There was never anything in between, same as they do with Dylan or any of us now. And I was in a bad mood. I said, slipping, we're bigger than Jesus. Just no thought whatsoever like that. I don't really print it. It looks like it's a statement. In England, nobody took any notice. You know, they know. This guy's blabbing off. You know, who is he? But over here, you know, some lunatic gets his clan mask on and starts running around and burning crosses. So it was that flippant.
explanation wasn't much of an apology. It really wasn't. Lennon offered his apology not for the message he was trying to convey, but conveying it in a way that confused its meaning. Oi. President Carter signed a congressional act on this date in 1977 that established the Department of Energy.
The impending crisis of energy shortages has brought about an unprecedented quick action by the Congress in establishing the new Department of Energy. The Department of Energy was created in the wake of the 1973 oil crisis. 1987, the FCC rescinded the Fairness Doctrine, which had required radio and TV stations to fairly present controversial issues. What it really did was suppress free speech and did not allow people to express fairly their own opinions. It required that you present a yin for every yang, and that was not well handled. And now, I can tell you a story of one radio station which had people who were opposed to birth control or opposed to abortion on. Well, the pro-abortion people demanded responses. Well, the pro-life people then demanded response. Then the pro-abortion, and it would go back and forth with that constantly, and did very little other than to focus everything on a single issue, and did more to suppress an honest exchange of opinions than anything. Now, in 1993, a federal judge sentenced LAPD officers Stacy Kuhn and Lawrence Powell to 30 months in prison for violating motorist Rodney King's civil rights. 2007, NASA's Phoenix spacecraft launched. Phoenix, a robotic spacecraft on a space exploration mission to Mars under the Mars Scout program. And it was in 2002, basketball star Brittany Griner, convicted in Russia of drug possession and smuggling. She was sentenced to 9 years in prison in what became a politically charged case. Griner would be released in a prisoner exchange 4 months later. Passing away on this date in history, Hans Christian Andersen. The guy who was on the Gleason Show, on the Jack Benny Show. You knew him best on Gleason as Crazy Guggenheim. Frank Fontaine, wonderful singer and a crazy comic. Actor Melvin Douglas, passing away on this date. Actor Victor Mature. The voice of Garfield, Lorenzo Music. And country singer Lee Hazelwood, Some Velvet Morning When I'm Straight. Birthdays today include the remarkable Louis Armstrong, his wonderful trumpet playing, and his raspy voice. I mean, he and Rochester could hold a sandpaper off. They really could. But a wonderful gentleman. Also, William Schumann, the great composer born on this date. Journalist Helen Thomas, who, while her time for United Press International, became the first woman to not only be in the White House Press Corps, but be the dean of the White House Press Corps. Singer Timmy Euro, Hurt, the big hit there. And from Law & Order, Richard Belzer, all born on this date in history.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Speaking of sandpaper offs, Billy Bob Thornton turned 70 today.
I was born and raised here up till I was 12-year-old.
Why are you here now?
They turned me loose from state hospital.
With John Ritter from Sling Blade. Billy Bob Thornton, 70 years old today. The wonderful Dean Malenko, who, as a pro wrestler, I saw him in Florida back in 1992. He is now a producer for All Elite Wrestling, and he is suffering the effects of Parkinson's disease, but still a brilliant wrestling mind at 65 years of age. Barack Obama turned 64 today.
The challenges we face are real. They are serious, and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met.
Former President of the United States, first African-American president, Barack Obama, 64. From Lost and the Hawaii Five-0 reboot, Daniel Day Kim is 57. Retired race car driver Jeff Gordon, 54.
85. Woo! I love it, man. I love it. I can't wait to get home. Can't wait to celebrate with these guys. And thanks again to the fans. Wow.
Retired racer, now a team owner, Jeff Gordon, celebrating his birthday today, 54. A man who's been all over the place. His best success in TNA wrestling, Frankie Kazarian, 48 today. Another driver celebrating a birthday today, Kurt Busch, 47. Actress Meghan Markle, and now a duchess at 44.
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born. There's several conversations.
There's a conversation with you?
With Harry.
The racism accusations hurled by Meghan Markle at the palace. Meghan Markle, 44 today. Jughead from Riverdale, Cole Sprouse, and his twin brother, Dylan Sprouse. They both were on The Sweet Life of Cody and Zach. They are both 33 today.
What's that? It's a newspaper from 1938. Tipton Treasure? Gangster's gal tells all.
From The Sweet Life of Cody and Zach, Cole and Dylan Sprouse, both turning 33 years old today. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 4th day of August as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
Hi, we're the 4 freshmen, and we just want to say, Happy birthday to you!
And we'll start out by going back 74 years for an episode of The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. That's next on this Monday, Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
You can help children, old folks, the sick, and the aged. You can help destroy juvenile delinquency. You can make your town a healthier place in which to live. You can do all this with just one gift, a contribution to your community chest. 4 out of 10 families in community chest areas benefit directly from the services you help to support. The other families benefit indirectly by better community living conditions. So make your town a better place to live. Give generously to your community chest.
Okay, now we're going to go back 74 years, August 4th, 1951. Gerald Mohr in The Adventures of Philip Marlowe and the Long Way Home.
Get this and get it straight. Crime is a sucker's road, and those who travel it wind up in the gutter, the prison, or the grave. There's no other end, but they never learn.
From the pen of Raymond Chandler, outstanding author of crime fiction, comes his most famous character in The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. Now, with Gerald Mohr, starred as Philip Marlowe, we bring you tonight's exciting story, The Long Way Home.
The valley floor gave off the kind of heat that ate into you, stayed. I wondered why some 800,000 people voluntarily made the San Fernando Valley their home. But that was their problem. My problem at the moment was to make a right turn off Riverside Drive, and I did. 4 or 5 blocks north, I saw the name on the redwood post by the driveway. Mr. and Mrs. Enos Harper. Yeah, this was it. I drove in the drive into the cool oasis, an orderly wilderness of pepper trees, palms, evergreens, and everything else I'd ever seen grown in Southern California. The house sat well back on the lot, very neat. Also redwood to match the post by the driveway. I got out of the car and walked across the grass toward the slightly stooped figure clipping the hedge on the far side of the lot.
Oh, my. I didn't hear you coming.
I'm sorry. Hope I didn't frighten you. I'm Philip Marlowe. You Mr. Harper?
Oh, yes, indeed, Mr. Marlowe. I'm glad you're here. Here, I'll pull up this chair.
Oh, that's all right. I'll get it.
It's all right. I've got it now.
Oh.
There. Sit down, Mr. Marlowe.
Oh, well, how about you?
Well, if you don't mind, I'll keep on clipping the hedge here while we talk. I feel better doing something, you know.
Oh, sure.
We could go into the house, I guess, if you'd rather. Well, it bothers me to be in there now.
Yeah, I expect it does. How long's she been gone, Mr. Harper?
Since Monday morning.
Oh?
About 9 o'clock, I guess it was. She got the laundry together, said she was going to the laundromat, and that's the last time I saw her.
Monday, that's 2 days ago. Did she take the car?
No, Amy doesn't drive. I offered to drive her. The laundromat's about 5 blocks from here, in that little community center on Riverside. You probably passed it.
Oh, yeah.
And she said no. She thought the walk would do her good.
And she hasn't called or anything since, huh?
No, nothing.
Oh. Well, how about friends, relatives?
Well, I've inquired around the neighborhood. You see, we haven't lived here long, Mr. Marlowe. We're not really what you call well acquainted with anyone here.
You mean the valley?
Well, in California, really. We're from New Jersey. Came out here right after the first of the year. Amy always wanted to live in California, and, we moved out.
Yeah, but about those relatives, you didn't say whether
I have none living. Oh. Amy does have a cousin out here, Cousin Beatrice. That's all I've ever heard her called, Beatrice. She lives in Burbank. I've never met her. Seems like I've always been busy when Amy's gone over there. Mm-hmm. Cousin Ray usually picks Amy up. That's Cousin Beatrice's husband.
Well, have you called there since Amy's disappearance?
Oh, yes, a number of times, but there's been no answer. And that's odd, too.
How odd?
Cousin Beatrice is an invalid, Amy says. That's why she's never come to call on us. Well, perhaps they were out when I called.
Maybe so. Tell me, Mr. Harper, you and Amy, have you been happy together? I mean, you haven't quarreled or anything?
Oh, no, Mr. Marlowe. Amy and I have never raised our voices to one another. We've been very happy.
Yeah. Well, there isn't much to go on. Oh, by the way, if you checked the hospital, there could have been an accident.
I thought of that first. Yes, I've called them. No one fitting Amy's description.
Oh, that's a point about that description. You have a recent picture of your wife?
Oh, yes, of course. Will you come in the house, Mr. Marlowe? I'll get one for you.
Okay, sure.
Ah, dear. Amy loved it here, Mr. Marlowe. Flowers, big trees, all those plants, you see. Amy cared for them, watered, cultivated them.
Yeah.
This is her garden, Mr. Marlowe. I'm just trying to keep it nice for her.
He turned finally, a slight little gray man, led the way into the house. I felt sorry for him. Didn't take much to figure that his Amy was his whole life. And in his mild, gentle way, his heart was broken. Inside the house, as neat and well-kept as Enos Harper himself, I got the first real shock of the day. Because the Amy I'd pictured in my mind as Enos spoke of her was nothing at all like the portrait he handed me from the mantel.
She's beautiful, isn't she, Mr. Marlowe?
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yes. She's young, too. Much younger than I.
Yeah, much?
I'm a very lucky man, Mr. Marlowe.
Well, about this picture, do you have a smaller one I can take with me?
Why, yes. One of these on the desk should be about the right size, I should think.
I hadn't spotted the gallery on the desk across the room until Enos started for him. A quick count, and I came up with 7 pictures of Amy, carefully arranged along the top ledge of the desk. All different, all beautiful. Sensational is a better word, I think. The tinted one showed the hair to be ash blonde, the eyes large and brown, and the mouth full. Enos broke the spell.
This one, Mr. Marlowe, I believe it's Amy's favorite.
Oh, thanks. This'll do fine.
I'd want it back later.
Oh, sure, you bet.
Now then, is there anything more, anything else that might be helpful?
Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, that Cousin Beatrice, Cousin Ray, their address and phone in Burbank, huh? And if they have a last name, that would help.
Well, I don't have their address, but I imagine it's in the book. Name's Quinlan.
Quinlan?
Ray Quinlan, Burbank.
Okay. And by the way, you said the laundromat your wife patronized is in the community center on Riverside?
On the north side of the street, just a few doors east of where you turn to come up here.
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting, Mr. Marlowe. If you find out anything. Anything?
Oh, sure. Right away. The little community had no name, but it had everything else. A series of one of each shops and services, all the way from health foods to a branch bank. Well, I parked on the street in front of the laundromat and studied the picture of Amy Harper again. Tried to figure her with a laundry bundle and couldn't. Tried to figure her with Enos and decided to go back to the laundry bundle. Made more sense. I went inside. Never smelled anything so clean.
Morning. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a line on someone, a Mrs. Harper. Do you know her?
Mrs. Harper.
Mrs. Enos Harper. Oh, here. Here, look at this. She looks like this.
Oh, Amy, sure.
Yeah, well, when's the last time you saw her?
Well, let's see. A day or so ago, I guess. Hey, let me check the bundles here. That'd tell us.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, here we are. Monday it was. Monday morning, I think.
Yeah, well, what I'd like...
Excuse me, but my daughter's double parked out in front. Can I pick up my laundry?
You can if you got the right ticket.
Oh, yes, here it is.
Banning. Just washed, was it, Mrs. Banning? No ironing?
Just washed.
Here we go. That's 62 cents.
Well, for once I had the right change.
Thank you. Can I take it out for you, Mrs. Banning?
Oh, thank you. No, I can manage. Oh, and thank you for letting me barge in.
Oh, think nothing of it.
What do you mean, you're trying to get a line on Amy?
Oh, well, just that. Anyone ever come in with her?
No, can't remember anyone.
Well, can you remember if you noticed anything special about her when she came in Monday?
Yeah?
What?
You got her picture.
Yeah, I mean beside that.
No, she was just Amy.
Uh-huh.
You want to pick up her laundry?
I don't have her ticket. I was doing great, huh? Enos had told me Amy went to the laundromat on Monday morning, and now I knew as much as he did. Well, I took a picture with me into all the transportation offices around, bus, train, plane, car rental. Everyone liked the picture, but no one had sold her a ticket on anything. The supermarket and the drugstore were every bit as helpful, and then I remembered her green thumb.
Well, I must say I've seen her many times. Many times. With Mr. Harper, of course.
Well, do you think you might have seen her Monday?
No, not Mrs. Harper. I do believe Mr. Harper was in Monday, though. Seems to me it was about his zinnias.
Yeah, well...
or was it his asters?
I really couldn't say.
I believe it was his asters. Of course, it really doesn't matter too much. They're the same family, you know.
Who?
Zinnias and asters, same family.
Oh.
Compositae, you know, that's the family name.
I'm impressed, but look, I want to tell you...
Can you imagine they used to be called starwort?
Huh?
Starwort, what a nasty little name for an aster.
Have you got a Burbank phone directory?
No, I beg pardon?
A Burbank phone directory.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Harpers.
I thought we were, too. Starwort.
Yeah?
Ray Quinlan?
That's right.
Oh, well, I'm Philip Marlowe, investigating the possible disappearance of Amy Harper.
Amy. Oh, come in.
Thanks.
Come in.
I understand that she's your wife's cousin?
What? Oh, Beatrice, yeah. Sit down, Marlowe.
Oh, thanks.
Enos hired you, huh?
Yeah, that's right. He says he's tried to call here several times and no answer.
How long has Amy been missing?
Since Monday morning. Took some laundry to the laundromat, and that's all anybody knows. Have you seen her since then? Heard from her?
No, I sure haven't. We halfway expected to hear from Amy Monday, too. Usually do, but we didn't.
Well, how about your wife? Can I talk to her?
Beatrice isn't here. I took her to the hospital this morning. They're going to operate later today.
Oh, I hope it does the trick.
So do we.
Well, that's right. Enos says she's an invalid.
Yeah, that's right. How about Amy? I That's all you know? Just that she left for the laundromat?
And got there, that's about it.
It's crazy. Amy wouldn't just disappear.
Wouldn't she?
No. No, I don't think she would.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the book, Mr. Quinlan. Central Directory. If you get any ideas, call me, huh?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, by the way, were they happy together, the Harpers?
Yes. As far as I know.
The late afternoon sun was just at eye level as I headed west again on Riverside Drive. Cousin Ray was a brown, solid man, not fat, but husky. Not too tall, 5'10" maybe, must be about 35 or so. Enos wasn't home when I got back to Amy's natural habitat, so on a hunch, nothing more, I checked with the next-door neighbor. Mrs. Brownlee, her name was spooning her yogurt straight and propelling her patio glider like she was closing in on the finish line of the Honolulu yacht races.
Well, I saw her coming out of the laundromat and offered her a ride home. Monday was just real warm, you may remember.
Or Lulu, yeah.
Well, yes, you might put it that way. Anyway, I told her I was driving right after her. I picked up some wheat germ and some blackstrap molasses. I'd be going home, and that she was welcome to ride with me. And she gave me that nice smile of hers and says, "No, thanks, Miss Brownlee. The walk will do me good." Now, just why a walk in the hot sun would do anyone any good is beyond me. But I'm not one to push myself onto other people. And the ride was there. She could take it or leave it.
Yeah, tell me, did you see her after that?
Yes, I did. This time from across the street. But there's no mistaking her for anyone else, you know.
No, I don't suppose there is.
Well, there she was, going into Pliny.
Just a minute. Pliny's?
The camera shop. Pliny Branstedter's place. Hocus pocus, out of focus. That's what Mr. Brownlee calls Pliny. But then they're in the lodge together, you know.
Yeah. That makes all the difference.
Well, I really wouldn't know if she was or not. You see, Pliny's not here. He had to go to Hollywood for supplies. I don't work here. I'm his wife.
Yeah, but if Mrs. Harper left some pictures here or picked some up, there'd be a record of it, wouldn't there?
Yes, I suppose there would. I just left the door open to keep cool. We're really supposed to be closed.
Yeah, I realize that. Well, I just thought for a member of the lodge, you know, Pliny might be willing to...
Why didn't you say so?
Well,
Left your emblem on your other suit, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Oh, Pliny does it all the time. You man.
That's right.
I'm in the auxiliary.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Well, now, let's have a look here. Pictures from Mrs. Harper. Ought to be here, if they're back yet. Amy Harper?
That's right, yeah.
There you are, Mr. Harper.
Oh.
That'll be 73 cents, including tax.
Oh, about that.
73 cents, Mr. Harper.
Oh, yeah, well, I want to tell you two things. I think Mrs. Harper would want to pick these up herself, and, I'm not Mr. Harper. I slowed to a walk around the corner, got in my car, and thought about what I'd seen. A cozy selection of pictures taken at the beach, of Amy mostly. But one or two of Cousin Ray lifting weights yet. And one of Amy and Ray together. Who took it? Enos? Cousin Beatrice? I don't think so. Well, it was almost dark now as I eased the car into Enos's driveway. And when I got there, it was dark. The sky above still held the afterglow of early evening. But the web of compact trees and shrubs that surrounded the Harper house made patches of blackness all around me. I got out of the car and I saw a light somewhere in the back of the house. And back there, too, a faint sound I couldn't distinguish. There was a sudden movement from the hedge behind.
Oh! Stay out of it, Marlowe. Stay out of it!
In just a moment, we will return to the second act of Philip Marlowe. But first, a crossword puzzle traps a criminal tonight on most of these same stations when CBS Radio brings you Gangbusters. This latest Gangbusters thriller, titled The Case of the Missouri Puzzle, is law enforcement at its cleverest. Tonight on CBS Radio, you're cordially invited to sit in as an armchair sleuth and enjoy the case confronting gangbusters. And now with our star, Gerald Mohr, the second act of Philip Marlowe, and tonight's story, The Long Way Home.
There was a sharp knot of pain at the top of my spine. But the bulldozer who jumped me from behind wouldn't settle for that. My face smashed into the dew-soaked grass, and I inhaled a lungful of wet Vigoro while someone with the strength of 10 flailed away at my back. Why I wanted to turn over and take it head on, I'll never know. But I kept trying to turn. I slithered instead, slid along the wet grass with a vice on my back. A vice with a voice that kept hounding me.
Stay out of it, Marlowe. Stay out of it. Hey, Hopper. Hey, you had it, Marlowe. Hopper. Hopper.
Get off my property now. Go on, get over here.
Hey, Hopper.
Yes? Why, Mr. Marlowe.
What's left of me?
Why, I don't understand, Mr. Marlowe. What happened? Who was it?
3 guesses.
What do you mean?
Skip it.
Well, you better come into the house, Mr. Marlowe. I'll help you. Easy.
Is it loud enough for you to hear out back?
Loud enough? Oh, yes, I came running, didn't I?
Yeah, you sure did.
Well, come along now. I'll take care of you, Mr. Marlowe.
Someone beat you to it, Enos.
Now, you should feel better.
Should I? Hey, Enos.
Yes?
You like the beach?
Why, it's all right, Mr. Marlowe. I'm not much of a swimmer anymore. Well, Amy never cared for the beach, so we never went.
Uh-huh.
Now, why do you ask?
I don't know. Why do you ask anything?
Mr. Marlowe, I know you've been through a lot. I wouldn't blame you if you'd want to give up looking for Amy. If you would.
Forget it, Enos. I don't give up anything. Well, so far the case added up to a stiff back and a head wrapped in a tight band of steel with built-in hammer. A few quick blasts at the pint in the glove department helped not at all. But something drove the car. The stop at the hospital in Burbank could have been for personal reasons. The attendant at the main floor desk looked real surprised when I asked what floor Cousin Beatrice was on.
It's nearly 9:30. Visiting hours are over at 8:30.
Oh, well, I lost track of time, I guess. Can you tell me where she is anyway? I'll come back tomorrow.
What did you say the name was?
Quinlan, Mrs. Ray, or Mrs. Beatrice. Could be either one.
Mm-hmm. Quackenbush. Quinby. That's it. No Quinlan list.
You sure?
I just looked. Are you sure?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not. Thanks for asking me.
Oh, Marlowe, come in.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, you look all in.
I'm fine. What hospital's your wife in, Quinlan?
Why?
The one about 3 blocks from here, just up on Riverside?
Yeah,
Who made her up, Quinlan? You or Amy?
What do you mean made her up?
Amy never had a cousin Beatrice like you never had a wife of the same name.
Well, you know that much. Do you know where Amy is?
No. I may get another psychic flash any minute now, like the one I got when you were unlacing my spine a while back.
You shouldn't have found out about those pictures. More than that, you shouldn't have gone to tell Enos about them. There's a lot he don't know. Amy doesn't want to hurt the old guy. We've been trying to figure out how to tell him. Have you got any leads on her?
Not any real ones. Hey, wait a minute. You really don't know where she is.
If I knew, I'd be with her.
Oh. Hey, tell me, how'd you meet her?
At a bar over in Riverside near where she lives.
Yeah?
She'd already invented Cousin Beatrice all by herself to give her someplace to go. Well, we liked it being together. Got kind of brave about it after a while. Sometimes I go right up to her door for her. The rest of the time, we have a regular corner where I pick her up.
This corner, is it near her house?
Not far. I was supposed to pick her up Monday, but she didn't show up.
Yeah. Hey, you know, it's funny. I was all set to beat your head flat when I came in. All of a sudden, I don't feel like it. When I got back to the car, I thought my head would cave in. Every inch of me screamed with pain, and sometimes you got to give in to these things. I tried for home, but I only made it to a motel on Riverside. I was out before the light was. I found a barber shop and black coffee the next morning in the community center near Harper's. It was a thick, fuzzy 10 o'clock when I reeled out onto the street and headed toward my car.
That's the one, Tiny. The tall man.
Hey, you there. Wait a minute.
Me?
Yeah, hey, you. You sure, honey?
I'm sure, all right.
Oh, what's the trouble? I do something wrong, Mrs. Pliny?
Tiny thinks so. Tell him.
Well, posing as a lodge brother when you're not is pretty serious, mister. I don't like that.
Well, I don't think much of it myself now that I think of it.
But we'll skip that. What I want to know is what's the deal with those pictures of Mrs. Harper's?
No deal? Why?
Everybody's looking at them. Nobody's picking them up or paying for them.
Wait a minute. Do that slow.
All right. First, Mrs. Harper comes in. Monday it was, Monday. And they're not ready yet. She says she'll pick them up later that day. She don't come back. A guy does, though. He just looks at them, smiles, and says she'll get them.
Who was he, do you know?
Well, I don't know him. He a young guy, brown hair, got a tan.
Uh-huh. Well?
Well, in about an hour, another guy comes in, and he looks, but he don't buy. Then last evening, you...
Oh, wait a minute. That second guy, Pliny, he's older. Small man, gray, about 60?
Yeah. Now, here's my problem. Who wants those pictures?
Not your problem, Pliny, old boy. It's mine. The house was open, so I walked in. Enos was out in the back, pouring something out of a sack onto a flower bed along the back fence, then working it into the soil around the flowers. I looked around and found a bedroom that had to be Amy's. Everything was neat, in order. I turned and started out of the room, and then I saw it sticking out from under a cologne bottle on her dressing table. I picked it up, and as I turned to go out, 3 matched pieces of luggage pointed an accusing finger. And then I found my way back into the garden.
Hi. Good morning, Mr. Marlowe. Have you, found out anything?
Yeah, I think I have. This laundry ticket, Enos, I found it in Amy's room.
Oh?
Why didn't you tell me the truth in the first place?
I don't know what you mean.
Amy was here after she left for the laundromat. The ticket proves it.
Well,
You found out about Cousin Ray, didn't you, Enos? You looked at the pictures in the camera shop. Maybe you'd suspected for a long time, and this cinched it. So you picked her up on the corner instead of Ray, and you came home.
Mr.
And you had a big, fat fight about Ray, didn't you?
Right. Yes, we did. I said some horrible things, Mr. Marlowe. Horrible things.
Now you're sorry. You want her back, don't you?
Right. I'd give anything to have her back, Mr. Moore. I love her, you know.
Yeah, I know. Enos, I looked through Amy's closet. It's pretty full of clothes. Her luggage is still there.
Yes. Amy has a lot of clothes. She wears them well, too.
Amy didn't go very far, Enos.
No.
The man in the garden shop says you're the gardener around here. Not Amy.
Did he?
That sack of lime is almost empty, you know. 50 pounds is a lot for a garden, isn't it?
Depends on what use you put it to, Mr. Marlowe.
Did you have to kill her, Enos?
To keep her, I did. She wanted to leave me. Go away with him. I couldn't stand that.
Did you think I wouldn't figure it out?
I didn't know. But I had to find out. Didn't I, Mr. Moore?
He came with me quietly. Everything about him was quiet and neat and gray. He was the mildest, gentlest man I ever met, and yet he had killed the thing he loved most, his Amy, for the oldest reason in the world. she wasn't his anymore. What was it the old man said? I had to find out, didn't I, Mr. Marlowe? Yeah. Curiosity killed the cat. It also killed Amy.
The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, bringing you Raymond Chandler's most famous character, star Gerald Mohr, are produced and directed by Norman MacDonald and written for radio by Kathleen Height. Featured in the cast were Bill Johnstone as Enos Harper and Jack Moyles as Ray Quinlan, with Mary Lansing, Sam Edwards, Junius Matthews, Vivi Janis, and Peter Leeds. Gerald Mohr may currently be seen in the Santana production, Sirocco. The special music for Philip Marlowe is composed by Pierre Garrigank and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. Be sure to listen again next week at the same time when Philip Marlowe says...
This time the parlay was divorce, the kidnapping, the blackmail. And everybody was a wise guy, the dame, the racket boss, and the private eye. But the wisest guy of them all turned out to be an 8-year-old kid.
What a combination for Tin Pan Alley fans. Steve Allen is MC. His vocalists this week are Peggy Lee and Johnny Desmond. Song publisher J.J. Robbins, band representative Mark Hanna, and composer Mitchell Parrish are the judges. There will be 4 brand new songs for sale tonight on CBS Radio on most of these same CBS stations. Roy Rowan speaking. This is the CBS Radio Network.
"74 years ago, August 4th, 1951, The Adventures of Philip Marlowe here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
The Crusade for Freedom is a crusade for your freedom and mine. The truth dollars people send the Crusade for Freedom help preserve our own freedom, even as they get the truth and hope to people behind the Iron Curtain. Truth dollars help finance Radio Free Europe and Radio Free Asia, the most effective weapons Western democracy has for countering lies and distortion. Send your contribution to The Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster. That's Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
Our friends over at the Suspense Project got us a really good restored version of Suspense. It's not the greatest sounding episode, but it's very important because it stars a man who made one singular appearance on Suspense before heading into the stars as Bones on the original Star Trek, DeForest Kelley, the Flesh Peddler. This episode of Suspense from 68 years ago, August 4th, 1957.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
One of the greatest pleasures we find in this business of keeping you in suspense is the discovery of new talent and of unusual story twists. In what you're about to hear, we think we have combined both. The twist? You'll never guess it, no matter how familiar you are with that mystical literary device, the ventriloquist dummy. And the new talent? 2 young men, Bob Jorn, whose first radio play this is, and DeForest Kelley, a bright new luminary in the Hollywood firmament who is presently being seen as Morgan Earp in Gunfight at OK Corral. Put them all together, you have a strange half hour ahead. Listen. Listen then as DeForest Kelley stars in Flesh Peddler, which begins in exactly 1 minute.
Smoke, Kent. Smoke Kent, smoke Kent with the micronite filter. It is the mild, mild cigarette that's got the freshest, cleanest taste yet. It is the mild Kent cigarette. Smoke Kent with the micronite filter. It is the mild, mild cigarette. It's got the freshest, cleanest taste yet. It is the mild Kent cigarette. Smoke Kent, smoke Kent, smoke Kent with the micronite filter.
And now, Mr. DeForest Kelley in Flesh Peddler, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I'm an agent, a booking agent. Flesh peddlers, we are sometimes unkindly called. But I don't peddle flesh. I sell talent. Singers, musicians, nightclub acts. And I'm pretty good at it. I've got an instinct for talent. When I find a new act that's really got it, I go after it until it's mine. Only the ventriloquist team of Wilson and Oliver, I wish I'd never heard of them. Then I could sleep better nights. My wife and I were vacationing in the Catskills last summer, and the night before we were due back in New York, a carnival pulled into town. I don't want to sound like a snob, but to me, the carnival is the lowest form of show business. I hate them. But my wife, Gloria, loves them. Since I love Gloria, we went to the carnival.
Pete, isn't it exciting?
It's just cheap noise.
Oh, I wish it had come to town sooner.
I wish it hadn't come till tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Pete. You might even find some new talent.
Here?
Why not?
Freaks are for sideshows, honey, not class spots.
You never can tell. A bearded lady might go great at the Copa.
I can tell.
Folks, right here for the wonder of the Midway. Hey, the one and only Alexander Wilson and his lovable little dummy pal, Oliver. Hey, you've seen ventriloquists before, you say. Hey, but you've never seen anything to equal Wilson. The remarkable Wilson and Oliver. Hey, don't pass us by, friends.
Pete, let's go in.
Oh, ventriloquist, a dime a dozen.
Come on, I want to see him.
Honey, you've seen 100 just like him.
Well, maybe he's 1 in 100.
All right. We pushed through into the small tent and took our places on the hard, uncomfortable benches. Wilson was already seated on the platform, a typical childishly dressed dummy on his lap. He was a man in his 50s, I'd say, with the saddest face I've seen in 15 years of show business. When the people were in, he suddenly sprang the dummy to life.
Shut the doors. All present accounted for, Mr. Wilson.
You're sure, Oliver?
Sure.
Well, then, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people.
Oh, now, come, Oliver. You can do better than that.
I can?
Yes.
Well, you ought to know.
The routine was awful, dull, time-worn. But for some reason, this Wilson fascinated me. He had a talent, all right. His handling of the dummy was amazingly accurate. As the act went on, I began to think that Wilson was even better than the Barker said he was, and he was going over with the house. Wilson had Oliver sing while he himself smoked a cigarette. After a few more gag routines and a couple of neat tricks, the performance was over, and I knew I had to sign the act. I parked Gloria on the merry-go-round and then went looking for Wilson. I walked back of the Midway through the maze of painted trailers that were home to carny people. Suddenly, the door to one of them flew open, and a woman stepped out, a neatly trimmed beard covering her chin.
What do you want?
I'm looking for Alexander Wilson.
Wilson? Why?
I'm a talent agent from New York. I'd like to talk to him.
Agent?
Yes, Peter Harris, and you're...
Bernice. It's on the posters.
Oh, yes, of course, Bernice.
What do you want with Alexander Wilson?
I told you
Who is it, Bernice?
Talent agent. Never mind. Go back in.
Agent?
I'm looking for Mr. Wilson.
Well, I'm Arthur. You caught my knife act? You know, I could pin a fly to a penny at 40
Quiet.
feet.
Don't mind him, Flesh Peddler. Go away. Go home. Agents are no good for us. Leave Wilson alone.
And you know, like I could put out a candle flame with a penknife at 30 feet, Agent Man.
Arthur?
And
go back in.
Maybe he could sell my act.
Go in.
All right. Wilson's in trailer 17, Agent Man. Hey, if you ever need a good
Shut up, Arthur.
George.
Shut up. Get in there. Forget what he said. Arthur is, well, he isn't quite bright. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's so wrong about seeing Wilson?
There are plenty of acts like his. You don't need him.
Well, you've got my curiosity going now, Bernice.
I hadn't intended that. But forget your curiosity. And go home. Now.
Why?
Believe me, Flesh Peddler, you will thank me for this advice someday.
Which is trailer 17? I couldn't see why Bernice was so huffy. It was none of her business anyway. I roamed through the trailers with my cigarette lighter held high, looking for number 17. Finally, I found it. A small aluminum antique set apart from the rest, with a pre-war Chevy attached to it. The trailer was completely dark. Mr. Wilson.
What is it?
I'm Peter Harris. I'd like to talk to you.
What do you want?
Well, I'm an agent, Mr. Wilson. I'd like to see you.
Just a minute. Yes?
I just caught your act, Mr. Wilson. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you.
I'd like to do business with you.
Do business?
Here's my card. My office places acts on all 4 networks and all the principal nightclubs.
I'm afraid it's out of the question. I never play nightclubs.
But...
Yes, I never play nightclubs, Mr. Harris.
Well, could I come in for a moment, explain my setup? Maybe when you...
No, forgive me for appearing short, but I'm not interested in any offer you have to make.
To begin with, I can get you $200 a week.
Oh, excuse me.
$250?
No, I'm very tired, if you'll pardon me.
Okay, Mr. Wilson. But will you tell me why you want to stay with a 2-bit freak show when you could make a small fortune working with me?
No. No, I'm afraid I can't tell you. Good night.
I suppose I should have forgotten all about it, but I'm not used to the brush off. Like I say, when I see an act I want, I go after it until I get it. And then there was something about Wilson's reluctance that wasn't somehow on the level. As I walked back toward the bright lights and the noise of the midway, a figure stepped from behind one of the darkened trailers.
So you saw him?
Oh, Bernice. Yes, I saw him.
And are you satisfied?
Not at all.
Just more curious.
Exactly.
Only fools push their noses into other people's business, Flesh Peddler.
Harris is the name.
And only fools get themselves and other people into trouble.
Trouble? All I wanted was to offer him a nice fat job, $250 a week, and he slammed the door in my face.
Alexander Wilson cannot leave this carnival.
Why?
You don't know, Mr. Harris, and you're not going to know.
Know what?
Stop asking foolish questions. Your curiosity can do a great deal of harm.
Bernice, where does the carnival go from here?
Really, Mr. Harris, you don't expect me to...
Look, I can ask any one of the barkers or setup men.
Ask them then.
All right, I will.
But remember, Flesh Peddler, if you follow us to Poughkeepsie,
Poughkeepsie?
Very well, now you know. But if you follow us and try to see Wilson again, you are a fool.
In just a moment, we continue with Suspense.
Who says you can't have your cake and eat it? With our vast network facilities at your disposal, you can hop in the car and get away from it all and still not miss out on any of the exciting entertainment you've been enjoying regularly at home. The latest news, our daytime dramas, the music and comedy shows that fill each evening with joy are all available to you, whether you're perched at the top of the highest mountain or are dangling a toe in the edge of the sea. The 6 dramatic shows that follow each other on CBS Radio every Sunday bring Broadway and Hollywood to you, whether you're drifting downstream on a barge or flying high in a sports plane built for 2. And the biggest variety shows can be enjoyed to the hilt on a pocket-sized transistor, as well as the huge console radio in a luxurious country hotel. Summer is a time for fun outdoors. Summer is a time for travel. With CBS Radio at your side, summer is a time for top-flight entertainment, no matter where you happen to be no matter what else you happen to be doing.
And now, we continue with the second act of Flesh Peddler, starring Mr. DeForest Kelley. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Gloria and I drove back to Manhattan the next morning. And 2 days later, I hopped a Poughkeepsie local out of Grand Central. The more I thought about Wilson, the more of a challenge he became. I wanted him for my list, but more than that, I wanted to find out what was behind Bernice's strange attitude. Now I wish I'd forgotten about the whole thing. In Poughkeepsie, I checked into a hotel, took a cab to the carnival grounds at the edge of town. It was late afternoon as I pulled up in front of the gaudy tents and booths, waiting for the evening crowds. I made my way through the cluttered midway, looking for Wilson's aluminum trailer and hoping I wouldn't run into Bernice.
Yo, agent man. Hey, agent man. Hello.
Hello.
Remember me, Arthur the knife thrower? I can pin a fly to a penny.
Yes, I remember you.
And you've come for me?
What's that?
You come all this way to get me for your agency?
Well, no, I'm afraid not.
Oh. Well, that's all right. I mean, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I don't think I could go with you anyway.
I see.
So I couldn't leave Bernice in the carnival. My sister says carny folk should stay with carny folk.
Your sister?
Bernice.
Oh. Arthur, why is Bernice so close-mouthed about Mr. Wilson? She acts as though she's afraid of him.
Us carny folks stick together, see? Like, we don't like other people sticking their noses into our business.
Bernice said that?
Yes.
Arthur, where's Mr. Wilson's trailer?
I don't know.
Oh, come now, Arthur.
Bernice says,
I know. Bernice says too much.
I don't know anything, agent man. Well, I have to go practice my knife throwing now. I got to practice every day, you know.
Well, it was clear Bernice had given Arthur his instructions, and no thanks to him, I finally found Wilson's trailer set off from the rest. Mr. Wilson? Mr. Wilson! The door to the trailer was unlocked, and it swung open at my knock. Wilson obviously wasn't there, but I didn't think he'd mind if I went in and waited. The inside of the trailer was dim and musty. I left the door open to let in what little sunlight the day had left and sat in the lone chair in front of the makeup table. I was just about to reach for a cigarette when I had the feeling that I wasn't alone. I turned slowly in the chair, and the back of my neck began to crawl. There on a shabby army cot was Wilson's dummy, propped up against the wall. The steady, unchanging expression of its face with the staring eyes and painted smile grinned back at me. It was weird and uncomfortable to be so close to this lifeless thing, unmoving, wooden, that seemed so real and alive on the platform in the tent. I tried to ignore it, but I couldn't. I looked away, but I could still feel it there, grinning at me in the early evening dimness. When I could stand it no longer, I got up and walked out of the trailer and bumped right into Bernice.
What did I tell you, Flesh Peddler?
Bernice,
What were you doing in there?
Waiting. For Wilson.
What did I tell you?
Now look, Bernice. I don't like you or anyone else telling me what I can or can't do. I want to see Wilson again. I'm waiting here.
Come with me, please. I must talk to you privately in my trailer. Sit down.
Well, what's on your mind, Bernice?
I didn't really think you'd follow us.
I told you I'm not easily discouraged.
Mr. Harris, I must warn you again to leave now without seeing Wilson.
I don't think you understand me. I'm used to getting what I go after.
Mr. Harris.
I intend to see Wilson to try to talk him into signing a contract. And you've said so far, all that you've said is go away. Can you give me a good reason for not seeing him? Okay, then why did you insist on dragging me in here?
Mr. Harris, can you assure me your interest in Wilson does not go beyond signing him as a client?
What do you mean?
Your interest in Wilson wouldn't by chance be in his past, his private life, and not in his professional talent.
I never heard of him until I caught his act 3 days ago.
Mr. Harris, I'd hoped I wouldn't have to tell you this. I didn't realize you were so stubborn, but...
Yes?
Well, Alexander Wilson lost his mind many years ago. That doesn't disturb you.
It might, if I believed you, Bernice.
What?
I don't think Wilson's nuts. Apparently something's bothering him. Something big, maybe, but it's not insanity.
I suppose you know Wilson better than I do.
I didn't say that. But a man in my business meets every kind of person there is. The cheats, the phonies, the right guys, the bums.
So?
So you develop an instinct about people. And my instinct tells me Wilson is not insane. You'll have to try something better to scare me off.
Mr. Harris, Wilson thinks he's a murderer.
You are trying to scare me, aren't you?
If that's necessary to protect you and us, yes.
You think he might murder me, too?
I don't mean that. Actually, he never murdered anyone.
Look, Bernice, you don't make sense.
Don't you understand?
No.
I said Alexander Wilson thinks he is a murderer. He thinks he murdered a woman a long time ago. He's lived with this thought for years, nourished it, until he really believes it. It's driven him out of his mind.
Bernice, do you expect me to believe a cockamamie story like that?
It's the truth. So don't you see? The only place for him is here, in the carnival, with his own kind. We understand
Well,
him.
hasn't anyone tried to help him, to make him realize
He is beyond that now. But with us, he's all right. Outsiders disturb him.
You haven't scared me off, Bernice.
You've got to stay away from him.
Why? If anything you've told me is true, it's only half the truth.
It's enough for you to know.
From you, maybe. Perhaps Wilson will tell me the rest.
I've warned you. I will not warn you again.
Oh, Bernice. Oh, hello again, Agent Man.
Hi, Arthur. How's your throwing arm?
Well,
Come in, Arthur. Mr. Harris is just leaving.
Yes. So long, Bernice.
Goodbye, Mr. Harris.
When the trailer door closed behind me, I guess Bernice would start talking her fury out on Arthur. So I moved around to the small window in the back of the trailer to see if I could learn anything more.
I don't care. I don't even want you to say hello to him. Nothing. Understand?
but just saying hello don't hurt, does it, Bernice?
I don't want you to open your mouth in front of that man, even to yawn. I had to lie to him to get him away from here. And I don't want you saying anything to bring him back.
All right, Bernice.
Just pray he goes back to his flesh peddling in New York on the first train.
Just as I thought, Bernice had lied to me. I was determined to get to the bottom of this double talk about Wilson more than ever. This had become more important to me than signing him to the usual 7-year management contract. When I got back to Wilson's trailer, there was a light inside.
Who's there?
It's Peter Harris again.
Who?
Peter Harris. I spoke to you a few days ago and...
What do you want?
I want to talk to you, Mr. Wilson.
Go away.
But I've come all the way from New York.
I must ask you to leave at once.
Look, Mr. Wilson, I'm not a detective. All I wanted when I first met you was to book you into the big time. But now there's something more. I think you need help. You need help badly.
No, you're mistaken.
Can I come in and talk to you?
Oh, good heavens, no.
Well, how about having a drink with me before the show? You look like you could use one.
Please, leave me alone.
Wilson, don't you see what these people are doing to you? For some reason, you're a haunted man, and this carnival is the worst place in the world for you.
Leave me now. Leave me, please. These people are all the help I need. Leave me alone.
I'll be at the hotel overnight. If you change your mind, Wilson, call me. No, I was mad. If he wanted to rot there going with the carnival until it wasted away, it was no business of mine. I had a few drinks in my room at the hotel. Phoned Gloria that I'd be home the next day. Went to bed. Yes?
Mr. Harris?
Wilson.
Can you meet me right away?
Right away? What time is it?
I don't know. It's after midnight. It's 1:30.
Well,
Please. I must talk to you. Can
Sure. Okay, where are you calling from?
An all-night drugstore.
Well, where is it?
Wait, no. Not here. Meet me at my trailer.
Okay.
And please, hurry.
It took me longer to wake the cab driver in front of the hotel than it did to get to the carnival grounds. I told the cab to wait and made my way through the darkened tents and trailers to number 17.
Come in.
What's the matter?
Mr. Harris, I've changed my mind. I want to leave with you tonight.
Tonight? Well, what's the...
Mr. Harris, you're the first person outside of the carnival I've talked to in more than 2 years. You're the first person I've had the courage to approach.
Go on.
I trust you, Mr. Harris. I can't say why, but I know you'll believe me and help me. I can't live like this anymore.
Sure. Now, just take it
No. Listen to me. 2 years ago, I killed a woman. Beautiful woman. I loved her more than I've ever loved anything or anyone in my life. When I tried to tell her how much I loved her, she laughed at me. I couldn't stand that laugh.
I understand, Wilson. But that isn't exactly justification.
See, she and her son, she was divorced, were working in this very carnival when I first saw her, back in my hometown in Illinois.
Yes.
I fell in love. Oh, you can call me a rube, anything, but I was in love. I quit my job and followed the carnival for months. That's how much I loved her. And she laughed at me. So I shot her one night. And then I wanted to die, too. And when I saw her lying there at my feet, I wanted them to hang me, but they laughed at me.
They laughed at
you?
The
law, the police, they didn't believe I'd done anything. They wouldn't let me give myself up.
Where did you get this crazy idea, Wilson?
It isn't a crazy idea. It's the truth.
Look, lots of people get lots of funny ideas. They think about something they want to do, and they think about it so much that they really believe they've done it.
It was real from the beginning. I killed her. I did. But there was no evidence against me.
Listen, Wilson, you're not making sense.
You listen. He destroyed every bit of evidence so he could punish me himself. The police couldn't arrest or even suspect me.
Who destroyed what evidence, Wilson?
Her son, Oliver.
Oliver?
Yes, Mr. Harris. He's referring to me.
A trick? No. Wilson was too upset to be tricking me. I wheeled at the sound of his voice, and there in the doorway stood Wilson's dummy, Oliver, a small but capable pistol in his hand.
You are just as curious as Bernice said you were, Mr. Harris.
Oliver.
Bernice told me a lot about you. You had to know. And now you do.
No, you're not...
You shocked to learn I'm a midget. I must admit you gave me quite a start when you made yourself at home in the trailer this afternoon.
But that was...
That was me, Mr. Harris. Fortunately, I was already made up for the evening performance.
Mr. Harris hasn't done anything, Oliver. Let him go.
That depends on you. You see, Mr. Harris, Wilson is no ventriloquist. I guess that's obvious now.
It is.
Wilson murdered my mother, and I protected him from the police.
But why?
Why? So the law couldn't punish him. What satisfaction would there have been for me if they just hanged him? He'd been dead in an instant. Is that enough punishment for a man who has murdered your mother? No. He deserved more. And I've given it to him. I've punished Alexander Wilson for years.
That's right, Mr. Harris. He's held this over my head ever since. Sitting on my lap at every performance, reminding me, night and day. Well, I've had as much as I can stand. So go ahead, Oliver. Shoot! Shoot!
Oliver, be sensible. If you pull that trigger there, you're...
They? Bernice and Arthur and everyone else? Bernice already knows, and now I don't care if the others do, too.
For heaven's sake, shoot me. Get it over with. Shoot me, you monster! Shoot me!
With horror frozen on his face, Wilson slid to the floor, dead. Then Oliver turned on me, the pupils of his eyes tiny with madness and his frail little body trembling.
I'm afraid this is one act you can't book, Mr. Harris.
Oliver.
You wanted to know everything.
Oliver, now wait.
I'm really sorry for your sake. He asked me to let you go, but under the circumstances.
No.
I'm sorry, Mr.
It flashed by my head and landed quivered in Oliver's chest, a long, gleaming knife blade. And there was Arthur in the doorway of the trailer with Bernice, his face like stone, watching Oliver crumple the little distance to the floor. Slowly, the faces of the others appeared in the doorway, silent. The terror I was holding back was a physical pain. I walked to the door and stood looking down at the little body lying awkwardly like a dummy now. A lifeless thing, unmoving, staring, even with the traces of a painted smile grinning up at me.
This couldn't have gone on any longer, I suppose. The police will come now, and at last there'll be an end to it. Go home, Flesh Peddler, and forget all about us.
I went home, but I haven't forgotten, and I'm afraid I never will.
Suspense, in which DeForest Kelley starred in William N. Robeson's production of Flesh Peddler, written by Robert Jurin. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Pigeon in the Cage, starring Lloyd Bridges. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Supporting Mr. Kelley in Flesh Peddler were D.J. Thompson, Gretchen Connie, Dawes Butler, Howard McNear, and Dick Beals.
How are your brakes? Not the ones in your car. We're sure you keep those in tip-top working order. But how about your own brakes? Are they in working shape? When you're behind the wheel of your car and you feel that impulse to challenge the legal speed limit, can you stop that impulse on a dime? When a less courteous driver does something downright stupid that may inconvenience you, are you likely to do something twice as foolish just to show him he can't push you around? Or can you say halt to your anger before it leads to an accident? Students of human behavior have discovered that most of the accidents on our highways are the result of emotional immaturity. An adult can control his feelings and concentrate on his goal. Don't let childish attitudes keep you from reaching your destination. When other drivers and traffic regulations annoy you, use the brakes in your head as quickly as you would the ones on your car. Remember, accidents don't have to happen.
America listens most to the CBS Radio Network.
As William N. Robeson refers to him as a bright rising star in 1957, his career actually began 10 years earlier with the lead in the feature film Fear in the Night. It was a low-budget film, but it was a hit, brought him up to a national audience. He was in Variety Girl in 1947, establishing him as a leading actor, and ended up getting his first fan club. He did not end up becoming a long-term leading man, and they decided to move to New York City, where he acted on the stage for some time. But after 3 years in New York, ended up going back to Hollywood. And he was in You Are There, anchored by Walter Cronkite. He was in the 1949 an episode of The Lone Ranger, and then went into Gunfight in the OK Corral. It was released about this same time, 1957, as Morgan Earp, brother to Burt Lancaster's Wyatt Earp. It was a good movie to be in, especially if you wanted to be seen widely, because you had Kirk Douglas, Burt Lancaster, a remake of the 1939 film Frontier Marshal starring Randolph Scott. But you had Rhonda Fleming, and it was just a big movie. Big movie, and so Kelley got to play introductions like this. He was in 3 episodes of the TV series Sci-Fi Theater, Foreshadowing, and was in a number of other films. Raintree County, a Civil War film, alongside Elizabeth Taylor, I should say, Montgomery Clift, and Lee Marvin. Strong company to be in. And he was also in the first episode of Season 2 of The Silent Service, along with his future Star Trek co-star Leonard Nimoy. He was in a lot of westerns and a number of television shows, primarily with villainous credits. But then he got, in 1956, he was a medic in The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit, in which he uttered the diagnosis, "This man's dead, Captain," and that man's dead to Gregory Peck. Well, would they know that in just a few years he would become Leonard McCoy, Bones, from 1966 to 1969 in Star Trek. And then, of course, he reprised the role not only in the animated Star Trek and the first 6 Star Trek motion pictures. He had himself a strong life. Nimoy did pass away in 1999 at the age of 79. Had a good, strong life. Suspense, The Flesh Peddler, starring DeForest Kelley, from 68 years ago, August 4th, 1957, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Here's what's coming up on Tuesday's program. Comedy. Milton Berle, The Salute to the Great Outdoors, from 1947. The Screen Guild Theater presentation of Christmas in Connecticut, starring Ronald Reagan and Jane Wyman, from 1946. A Burns and Allen program about George's movie, from 1940. And an episode of A Date with Judy, from 1941. On Wednesday's program, The Whistler. Top Secret, starring Ilona Massey, Jeff Regan, investigator, and The Adventures of Philip Marlowe. Thursday, more crime, The Shadow, The Adventures of Sam Spade, Mystery in the Air, Peter Lorre as the Marvelous Barastro, and The Crime Club. That's all coming up here in the next few days of Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, anytime at classicradio.stream. Up next, we'll have Romance.
Did you know that for only $10 you can supplement the food rations of a family of 4 for a whole month? Just send that $10 to CARE, spelled C-A-R-E, New York. CARE guarantees delivery of its packages to 11 different countries in Europe, as well as to India, Israel, and Japan. Don't forget to include your name and address and the name and address of the family you want to receive the CARE package, because CARE is a person-to-person, international goodwill service.
CARE continues its operations today. Go online to care.org. That's CARE.org. We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Romance from 73 years ago. Return to tomorrow.
Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum, the refreshing, delicious treat that gives you chewing enjoyment, presents for your listening enjoyment, Romance. Bringing you the finest stories of the world's greatest romantic authors. Stories of the courage, the devotion, the adventure of love, all strung on the bright thread of romance. Tonight, the makers of Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum bring you Christopher Anthony's unusual story, Return to Tomorrow. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum refreshes you. Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum gives you real chewing enjoyment. Yes, for chewing enjoyment plus refreshment, it's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. The lively, delicious flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint cools your mouth, helps keep your throat moist, and gives you a nice little lift. The good, smooth chewing of Wrigley's Spearmint helps keep you feeling fresh and alert, adds enjoyment to whatever you're doing. So for chewing enjoyment plus refreshment, treat yourself often to Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Now, with Harry Bartell starred as Stewart and Jean Bates as Annette, here's the first act of Return to Tomorrow.
It happened just on the outskirts of Nice, where the railroad bridge crosses the Route National 7. It was late in the evening, and my friend Tony and I were driving back to our villa in Antibes after an unrewarding visit to the casino in Monte Carlo, when a girl jumped out onto the cobbled street waving her arms frantically.
Help me! Please help me!
What's the matter?
Don't let them get me! Please, don't let them get me!
Oh, come on, Stu. Let's get out of here. This can only be trouble.
Please help me, please!
Tony, look coming out of that hotel.
What? Well, they've got guns.
Get it, mademoiselle.
Oh, merci, monsieur. Merci.
Stu, what's the idea? What are we going to do with her?
Well, I don't know.
Well, I do. You turn around and take her back where you've got her.
Too late.
Well, what do you mean?
Look behind you.
Huh? Uh-oh. Now we're for it.
I bet they won't catch us. I killed my lights as I roared onto the bridge over the Var River and then swung into the village of Saint Laurent, pulled into a narrow alley, and watched our pursuers whip by a moment later, following nothing.
Well, what now?
We just sit here. They'll think we went straight up the river toward the mountains instead of crossing the bridge. Say, how's our passenger?
Oh? Huh? Sleeping like a baby? Or a drunk?
She's not drunk, Tony. As soon as the road's clear, we'll take her to the villa.
Now, listen, Stu. Let's keep out of this, huh? Let's take her to the police.
Not until we've heard her story.
Stu, we've only got a few more days of holiday left, and I don't want to spend them in Antibes jail.
Don't worry.
Worry? Look, we're not going to take French law in our hands. Whoever this girl is and whatever she's done is for the French police to determine, not us.
You know, she's awful pretty.
Oh. It'll look just dandy in the papers. 2 young officers attached to Shape headquarters, vacationing in Mufti, run afoul of the French police. We'll be cashiered, sacked.
Uh-oh. They're backtracking. Road's clear now. Let's go.
Oh, righto.
The girl didn't stir all the way to our villa. I had to carry her into the house, and when I lowered her onto the bed in the guest room, she finally opened her eyes.
Who are you?
Now, mademoiselle, don't be frightened. We're friends.
Friends?
Yes. I'm Stuart Thompson. This is Tony Ainsley.
I don't know you.
But we are your friends, and we want to help you. What's your name?
My name? I don't know.
But that's impossible.
I don't know my name.
What happened to you tonight?
What do you mean?
You ran in front of our car and asked us to help you.
I did?
Yes. You said someone was after you.
I did?
Yes, don't you remember?
Oh, no. No, I don't remember anything.
What?
Nothing. I remember nothing until I woke up just now. What is it? What is the matter with me? I don't remember anything.
Look. You better sleep now, and we'll talk about it in the morning.
Yes, I am tired. Very, very tired.
And remember, you have nothing to worry about. We're your friends.
Thank you so much.
If you need anything, just call.
Good night, mademoiselle.
Good night, monsieur.
Good night, Diane.
Diane? Is that my name?
That's my name for you. Do you like it?
Yes. Diane? Yes, I like it very much.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, Stu?
Sounds like amnesia.
Sounds like faking.
I don't think so.
Well, you would if she weren't so pretty.
Yeah, she is pretty, isn't she?
Yes, that I'll admit. Look, after all this pother, I feel like a nightcap. Will you join me?
Yeah, thanks. I might have a little Irish on the rocks.
Oh, I take it that's American for Jameson's over ice, hmm?
It tastes the same.
I'll fix it.
I think I'll sleep here on the Davenport.
Why?
In case she needs anything during the night.
Oh, now, don't be an idiot, Stu.
And I want to be sure she doesn't try to run away.
That would be the best thing for all concerned if she did. Oh, here's your drink.
Thanks.
Now, look. How are you going to explain it to the cook?
I won't have to explain her at all. Marta's friend. She'll understand.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yes? Who is it?
Your friend Stuart. May I come in?
Oh, just a minute. All right.
Good morning, Diane.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you. Very well.
Like some breakfast?
Yes, thank you.
It's on its way.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about what happened last night?
I'd like to. I'd like so very much to.
Well?
But I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is that I woke up in this room and you and that other man were here.
You were very frightened when you stopped us. You said they were after you. Don't you remember?
No.
And someone was after you. They came out of a hotel and fired guns at us. Don't you remember that?
No.
It was on the outskirts of Nice. Do you live in Nice?
I don't know. This is terrible. Who am I? Please help me to find who I am.
I will. I promise.
Yes, so early in the morning? No. This is no way to start the day.
What? This is Mademoiselle Diane, our guest.
Eat something, child. You'll feel better. Monsieur? One called you on the telephone.
Who?
He would not say. He wishes to speak to you.
Very well, Mart. I'm coming. Now, Diane, you eat your breakfast. And afterwards, we'll take a walk along the beach. Would you like that?
Yes, you will.
Hello.
Is this Monsieur Stuart Thompson?
Yes?
You drive a Fiat Sports Roadster, license TT3472?
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Where is the girl?
What girl?
You know what girl.
I do not.
I believe you do, monsieur. You eluded us last night, but you will not be so fortunate again.
Who is this?
That is of no importance to you, and you are of no importance to us. We want the girl.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to suggest, monsieur, that you be smart. If the girl is not there, you have nothing to fear. If the girl is there, then you would be wise to return her to us.
Who are you?
You will return the girl to the place where you found her. Under the railroad bridge on Route Nationale 7, outside Nice at 9 o'clock this evening. You will let her out of your car, turn around and return to Antibes and forget the whole thing. Agreed?
Not agreed. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no girl here.
I have told you what to do, monsieur. If you do not follow my suggestions, it will be regrettable for you.
You can't...
At 9 tonight, monsieur, under the railroad bridge. Au revoir.
Friends, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you'll enjoy chewing Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. Chew Wrigley's Spearmint while you're working. The lively, full-bodied flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint gives you a refreshing little lift. The smooth, pleasant chewing of Wrigley's Spearmint Gum helps keep you feeling relaxed and satisfied. Makes your job seem easier. Chew Wrigley's Spearmint Gum in your home, when you're out walking or driving, when you're enjoying outdoor sports and other activities. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum tastes good anytime, and the natural chewing aids digestion and helps keep your teeth bright and attractive. Yes, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you'll enjoy chewing Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. And now for the second act of Return to Tomorrow, as we return to romance.
They'd traced me through my license number. They knew where I lived. I went upstairs to Tony's room, bribed him into wakefulness with a cup of black coffee, and told him what had happened.
Huh? All right. So what's the next step?
To snap her out of her amnesia and find out who she is, what it's all about.
All right. How'd you do that?
How do I know? Hey, wait a minute. Is that yesterday's Paris Herald there on your table?
Yeah. Why?
Read that little story on Anton Gruner.
Okay. Among the arrivals on the Liberté was Dr. Anton Gruner, who passed a few days in Paris before proceeding to the Psychological Institute meeting in Vienna. Dr. Gruner is staying at the Plaza Athénée. So?
So Dr. Gruner is one of the top psychiatrists in the States. If anybody can get that poor kid back on her rocker, he can.
Oh, well, do you know him?
Yeah, I knew him when I was on General Porter's staff during the war. I'll put in a call for him.
Yes? Oh, what is it, Martha?
Look out the window. Across the street.
All right. Well, do you mean that dejected-looking old sedan?
Oui. It stopped there a few minutes ago. There are two men in it. They sit there and they watch the house. I do not like it.
I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you, Mart. Probably just tourists.
They look more like gangsters.
Well, you just go about your business. Monsieur Tony and I'll be down in a few moments.
Very well, monsieur.
Only one thing. Don't go out of the house, and be sure that Mademoiselle doesn't go out.
Oui, monsieur.
Tony, when's the next plane from Nice to Paris?
Paris? 2 o'clock, I think.
It'll get us in around 5:30. I'll phone Dr. Gruner and ask him to meet us at the airport in Paris.
Yes, but how are you going to get from here to the Nice airport with those chaps outside? Look, Stu, you better call the police.
No. Wait a minute, I've got it. The speedboat.
What?
There's a pier at the edge of the airfield at Nice. We can tie up there. Our pals out front can't see our mooring from the road.
Well, as I said before, we've only got 3 days of holiday left. Seems a pity to end it so early.
Oh, you're not going, Tony. You're staying here.
Why?
I may need you.
Need me for what? A decoy?
They won't do anything to you. They're after the girl. Now, you just sit tight, both you and Mart. Don't go out of the house and don't let anyone in. I'll phone you from Paris. But if you don't hear from me by 9 o'clock tonight, then call the police. A little after noon, the girl and I slipped down to the boat dock unobserved from the street because of the high garden wall. We bounced over the choppy seas around Cap d'Antibes and across the bay to the airfield on the outskirts of Nice. We tied up at a little fishing pier at the edge of the field and approached the Air France ticket office with only a few minutes left before takeoff. Nobody stopped us, and at last we were airborne, climbing higher and higher toward the rocky front of the Maritime Alps.
Stuart, this doctor you're taking me to, can he help me?
Yes, I'm sure he can help you.
I hope so. I hope so.
Mademoiselle, can I get you anything? An aperitif?
No, thank you.
Would you care to look at the afternoon paper, mademoiselle?
Oh, thank you.
Monsieur?
Yes, thanks.
Stuart.
Yes, dear?
The man sitting up front, facing this way. He keeps staring at me.
No wonder. You're undoubtedly the most beautiful girl he's ever seen in his life.
Stuart.
You're undoubtedly the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, well, I don't mind it when you look at me, but I don't like the way he looks at me. It frightens.
Then I tell you what you do.
What?
Read your paper. Put it up in front of you. He can't see you. You can't see him. Like this. I raised my copy of Nice Espoir, and there on the front page was a 2-column picture of the girl sitting beside me. I stared at it a moment and then began to read Mysterious Attack on Former Mayor. The unconscious and tortured body of Monsieur Albert Duval, former communist mayor of Nice, was found early this morning in a field on the outskirts of the city. Police suspect a political motive for the attack. And under Diane's picture was the caption, Annette Duval, daughter of former mayor who is being sought by police for questioning. I stole a sidewise glance at the girl. She was calmly reading a paper, apparently quite unaware of the fact that she was looking at her own picture. I reached over and took it from her.
Huh? Comment?
There's no news in the paper today. I'd rather look at you. Have I told you recently how beautiful you are?
Oh, yes, but you may say so again, if you really think so.
I really think so. Look out there to the right of us. Mont Blanc, snow-capped in the summer sunlight. That's how beautiful you are.
No? Beautiful like a cold mountain? This is not the kind of beauty I should think a man would admire.
All right, then. Beautiful as you. Because there's no one to compare with you but you, Annette.
Annette? But you have been calling me Diane. Why do you not call me Annette?
Because I think the name suits you better. Do you like it, Annette?
Oh, well, I like the way you say it.
But it means nothing to you.
No. Should it?
No, of course not.
Stuart, do you know something you aren't telling me? Do you?
Not a thing, my little Annette.
Announcing the arrival of Air Flight 302 from Beirut, Athens, Genoa, and Nice.
This way, Annette. There's the doctor waiting by the gate.
I'm afraid, Stuart.
Oh, now, nonsense. There's nothing to be afraid of. He's a very nice man.
Hello there, Stuart.
Hello, Doctor. It was good of you to meet us.
Oh, not at all.
Doctor, this is the young lady I telephoned you about.
How do you do?
Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. Vous, mademoiselle, your name is Annette Duval?
I don't know. Stuart?
The mademoiselle is ill. She's in the care of Dr. Gruner here. Who are you?
Inspector Dauphin, French Sûreté. My identification.
Now, look here. I don't care who you are.
I think it would be unwise to resist the officer, Stuart. We shall all accompany him.
You will excuse me, monsieur le docteur, but we will have no need of your presence. If the young lady is ill, we have a doctor at the prefecture.
Believe me, Monsieur Dauphin, you have the utmost need of the doctor's presence. Otherwise, you'll get no answers from her.
I am sure.
Not from a mind that's blank, not from a memory that began after the crime was committed.
This I did not understand. Monsieur le docteur, will you be so kind as to accompany us?
Certainly.
At the Prefecture of Police, while Dr. Gruner was talking quietly to Annette in an anteroom, I told Inspector Dauphin everything I knew. Then the inspector got on the direct wire to the Sûreté office in Nice, and I put in a call to Tony in Antibes. While I was waiting for the connection to be made, Dr. Gruner came out of the anteroom.
Well, Stuart, your young lady is undoubtedly a victim of amnesia.
Doctor, can you restore her memory?
Well, I can try.
When?
Right now. I can attempt to treat her by hypnosis. May work.
More chance. Au revoir. Voilà, monsieur. It is arranged in Nice. Now, you have talked with your friend?
Not yet. The doctor thinks he can restore Mademoiselle's memory by hypnosis.
Oh, it will be of the greatest help. But hypnosis? I wonder.
We can only try.
If you're successful, will she remember what's happened since last night?
Do you mean, will she remember you?
Yes.
Well, there's no hard or fast rule. Sometimes the patient does, sometimes not. I could give her a post-hypnotic suggestion not to forget you.
Will you, Doctor? Will you, please?
Of course.
Hello? Oui, ne quittez pas. It was your call, monsieur.
Well, very well. I'll go in and begin the hypnosis, Stuart. You and the inspector may come in when you've completed your call.
Thank you, Doctor. Hello. Hello, Tony.
Oh, yes. Stu? I said, Stu, where are you?
Paris. Police headquarters.
Oh, what have they got you in for?
Listen, Tony, I haven't got time to go into detail. Did you see this afternoon's paper?
Yes?
All right, you know nearly as much as I do. Now listen, I want you to be at the railroad bridge outside Nice at 9 o'clock tonight in the Fiat. All you have to do is to drive up and let the girl out. The Sûreté will do the rest.
Well, what girl?
Take Mart.
Stu, Martha doesn't look like your Diane or Annette or whatever her name is.
She's about the same size, and it's dark under that bridge.
Well, what if she won't go?
Charm her. You know what to say.
Oh, and what is there in this for me?
You can be the best man at my wedding. Now step on it, will you? You got little more than an hour. Goodbye, Tony. Thanks. Okay, Inspector. Everything's set. My friend will be under the bridge at 9.
Good, good. Now, shall we go in with the mademoiselle?
Yes, we'd better.
Yes, she's a very good subject. She responded readily.
She seems to be sleeping.
She is, so to speak. She's in a deep hypnotic trance.
Monsieur le Docteur, is it all right for me to question her?
If you don't mind, Inspector, I think we may get better results if I did.
But do you know what to ask her?
Yes, I think so. Now, if you don't mind, if you be quiet, I'll proceed. Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle, do you know your name?
My name is Annette Duval.
Annette Duval. Tell me, where do you live?
In Nice.
And where in Nice?
Les Bar des Anglais.
Whom do you live with?
My father.
When did you last see your father?
Just a moment ago.
And how was your father? Was he well?
No. No.
Tell me, how was he?
They were hurting him. They were hurting him.
Yes, yes. Who was hurting him?
I don't know.
Now, tell me what happened.
I came into the house. I heard voices in my father's study. Somebody was saying, "Don't you know, you can never leave the party." And my father said, "I don't care what you do to me. I will not go back. I cannot go back to the party." And then there was a sharp sound and my father screamed. And I saw the door open. 2 men turned and looked at me. My father was sitting there tied to a chair. His face was bloody. One arm looked like it was broken.
And after that, you ran into the street and you waved your arms at an automobile, didn't you?
Yes. Then I don't remember anything else.
Of course not, because you went to sleep. But later you woke up, and there was Stuart.
You were?
Yes, you were in his house. You remember Stuart?
Yes. Yes, Stuart. Yes, I remember him.
And now, gentlemen, you'd better leave me alone with her. She must get some rest now.
Inspector, it's nearly 9:15. You suppose everything went off all right?
No. There is no doubt of it, if your friend followed the instructions.
I'm sure he did.
Perhaps. Alors? Oui, c'est Dauphin qui parle. Ne quittez pas. Monsieur Stuart, it is for you.
Hello?
Hello, Stu.
Tony, how'd it go?
Oh, good show. The Sûreté chaps have got them all rounded up. It was a bit thick for a while, but nobody got hurt. I say, how's the girl?
She's coming around.
Well, look, you might tell her that her father's feeling much better.
I'll do that.
By the way, I'm afraid you've spoiled a good cook.
What do you mean?
Martha wants to quit and join the Sûreté. She fancies herself a spy now.
Tell her I won't hear of it. She can't let us starve to death.
I know. Oh, look here. Put the inspector back on. One of his men wants to report.
Okay, hang on. Here, Inspector. One of your men wants to speak to you.
Oh, thank you. Allô? Oui. Bien.
How's our patient, Doctor?
Look for yourself, Stuart. I'll be outside.
Monsieur. Oh, mon cher Stuart. How can I ever thank you?
How do you feel?
Wonderful. I remember everything. Before and after.
Good. I just talked to Tony and Niece. Your father's much better.
Oh, I'm so glad.
We better start back now.
All right. But, Stuart,
Yes, dear?
you'll stay close to me, won't you? I don't want to be afraid again.
You never will be, darling. Because I'll never leave your side.
Remember, friends, Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum refreshes you. Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum gives you real chewing enjoyment. The lively, full-bodied flavor of Wrigley's Spearmint cools your mouth, freshens your taste, sweetens your breath. The smooth, pleasant chewing of Wrigley's Spearmint helps keep you feeling relaxed and satisfied. Makes whatever you're doing more enjoyable. Yes, for refreshment plus chewing enjoyment, treat yourself often to Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Millions enjoy it daily. Get a few packages and always keep some handy. That's Wrigley's Spearmint Chewing Gum. Healthful, refreshing, delicious. Romance is produced and directed by Norman MacDonald and brings you the greatest love stories of today and yesterday. Tonight you have heard Return to Tomorrow by Christopher Anthony, starring Harry Bartell and Jean Bates. Featured in the cast were Ben Wright, Joseph Kearns, Reza Royce, Larry Dobkin, Bob O'Connor, and Vivi Janis. Editorial supervision is by John Meston, and musical supervision by Earl Towner. Next week, be sure to join us again when Romance brings you John Cleary's unusual story, Den of Thieves. Roy Rowan speaking. This is the CBS Radio Network.
Good job by Harry Bartell in that episode of Romance 73 years ago, August 4th, 1952, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. Up next, the FBI in Peace and War.
How many people are there in a crowd of 10 million? Do you have any picture in your mind, or is that figure too overwhelming? Well, 10 million is more people than there are in Chicago, Philadelphia, and Los Angeles combined. And that's how many men, women, and children in our country are suffering from some form of mental illness. Yes, 10 million. Among that 10 million, maybe there's someone you know, a neighbor, friend, or a relative. So you see, mental illness is a problem that concerns us all. And that's why we are all being asked to give to our local mental health campaign to fight mental illness. The best weapon is research. Research to find out how to prevent mental illness. Your doctors can be helped by your dollars. They can learn enough to really lick this number one problem, mental illness. The victims of mental illness need your help desperately. Give to your local mental health campaign.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of the FBI in Peace and War, based on Frederick L. Collins' book. Well, let's face it, much of the call about that was just to get the title, you know. The FBI in Peace and War, 71 years ago, August 4th, 1954, the story of the gentleman friend.
The FBI in Peace and War. Another great story based on Frederick L. Collins' copyrighted book, The FBI in Peace and War. Drama, thrills, action. Tonight's story, The Gentleman Friend.
Morning, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, good morning.
I just wondered if you were on your way downtown, Mr. Taylor. My car's not running, and I'm having trouble getting a cab this early in the morning.
Oh, sure, Mr.
Banner. I guess you don't recognize me. I've been over at the bank a couple of times for a business loan on a filling station out in the Long Hill section.
Oh, yes, of course, Mr. Branner. Well, hop in. I'll be glad to give you a lift.
Thanks a lot.
I knew I'd seen your face somewhere. The filling station on Long Hill, I remember now. You took that up with Miss Lindley in the loan department, didn't you?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I hope we'll be able to accommodate you.
Oh, it won't be necessary now. I've got other plans.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, if you wanted to discuss the loan with me personally...
No, I don't think so, Mr. Taylor. All I want you to do is act as if nothing's happening until we get inside the bank. And as soon as the time lock opens on the vault, I want you to tell the cashier to put all the money in his bag.
What's the joke, Mr. Banner?
No joke, Mr. Taylor. You'll do exactly as I say. I'll use this gun if you make one wrong move. Is that clear, Mr. Taylor?
The daring and carefully planned robbery was carried out at the National Bank at Westville, New York, on August 12, 1951. With perfect timing and an intimate knowledge of the bank's routine, the lone hold-up man succeeded in taking $86,000 in cash. Our bureau was called into the case, and we agreed with the local police that the first question to be answered was, how did the bandit acquire his perfect knowledge of bank routine? Over a period of weeks, we talked to every employee of the bank on this subject.
That you, Netta?
Yes, Emily.
Well, for goodness sakes, it's about time. What held you up?
Oh, Mr. Taylor wanted to see me. The FBI men are coming again tomorrow. They're going to talk to all of us. Hello, Arthur.
Hi, Annetta. Didn't you confess yet?
Arthur?
Oh, now you can't tell me she wasn't in on this. But you want my opinion, Netta? That's trying to get a husband the hard way.
Arthur.
Oh, now she knows I'm only kidding, don't you, Netta?
Yes, Arthur. Did you eat yet, Emily?
Yes, there's meatloaf in the icebox. We thought we'd make the early movie.
I'll do the dishes.
That's the way we planned it.
Oh, really, Arthur? Why are you being especially obnoxious tonight?
I just feel good, that's all. You want to see the movie, Netta?
No, thank you, Arthur. I'm tired.
Say, what do those FBI guys ask you when they come around?
Oh, I don't know.
Go eat your supper, dear. Arthur's only talking.
No, I'm curious. Now, what good would it do them to talk to you, for instance? Huh?
Well, I handled the papers on the loan, and... Well, he did take me to lunch one afternoon.
You told them that?
Of course, last time they were there.
What was he like, Netta?
Mr. Banner?
She doesn't want to talk about it, Arthur. Now, let's go if we're going to make the movie.
Well, they got any clues on him, Netta?
I don't know, Arthur. You read the papers.
Oh, the papers don't know anything. The Chronicle says they questioned the guy in New Orleans. They don't know anything.
Get the car out, Arthur. We'll be late.
Hey, how do you suppose he knew just when the time lock opened on the vault, huh? Now, you shouldn't have told him that, Netta.
Arthur, stop it. I only had lunch with the man. It was part of my job.
Oh, no,
Emily, I just can't stand this constant teasing. If you want me to get a room of my own, Arthur, I'll be
Arthur, go get the car.
Okay, all right. Now, don't be sore, Netta.
I only came here because you wanted help with the rent.
We'd want you without the rent, dear.
Sure. Listen, I told Emily it's no good your own sister living alone in a rooming house. Let her come here and stay with us.
Arthur, it's 6:45.
All right, I'm going. But don't be sore, will you, Netta?
Emily, I think I ought to go back to Mrs. Simmons and get my old room.
You'll do no such thing.
Just wish you wouldn't tease me, Emily. I know I'm not pretty.
Netta.
I'll probably never get married.
Netta, dear.
Why is it such a crime to be over 30 and not married? Why, Emily?
Nettie, don't talk like that, please.
Well, he shouldn't tease me, Emily.
I know, honey. I'll speak to him.
Even if he doesn't mean anything by it.
He won't do it anymore. Look, why don't you come to the picture with us? You can have a quick sandwich.
No, you go ahead.
It's Spencer Tracy. You like him?
You go ahead. I'll be all right.
I'll tell you what. Just leave the dishes.
I'll do them, Emily. It's no trouble. You run along.
All right, but
I've lots to do. Now, don't worry about me.
All right. We'll be back early, dear.
Take your time.
And I'll speak to
That's
Arthur.
all right. I guess he didn't mean anything.
See you later, dear.
Mm-hmm. Hello, long distance. I'd like to make a station-to-station call to New Orleans, Louisiana. The number is Walnut 9970. Reverse the charges, will you?
As As our investigation of the Westville robbery continued, it became apparent that the hold-up man had spent at least a month in Westville prior to the robbery and had become friendly with a number of people. One of his friendships interested us more than any of the others, and we talked with the treasurer of the bank, Mr. Taylor, about it.
Well, that hardly seems possible. Miss Halsey is, well, you've seen her, certainly rather plain, to put it mildly.
Plain or not, Mr. Taylor, she did drive into New York with him, and they probably went to the theater that night.
Netta Halsey?
The manager of the Westville Inn saw her sitting in Banner's car.
And the manager got 2 tickets to a musical show for Banner.
But Netta Halsey, if it were one of the other girls, I could understand.
How long has Miss Halsey been at the bank, Mr. Taylor?
Longer than I have. About 15 years, I'd say.
And she certainly has a complete knowledge of the routine.
Well, of course, but you aren't suggesting that Miss Halsey...
We're merely saying that she spent more time with Banner than necessary for a business transaction.
You may be right. It just seems incredible, that's all. Would you like to talk to her alone?
No, we'd rather have you stay.
Come in, Netta. You know Agent Reynolds and Agent Stevens of the FBI.
Yes, how do you do?
We're sorry to bother you so much, Miss Halsey, but there are 1 or 2 questions we'd like to ask.
Of course.
Sit down, Netta.
Thanks.
Miss Halsey, did you see Mr. Banner at any time other than the luncheon you told us about, or the times when he came here to the bank?
I don't think so.
Netta...
At any time in the evening, Miss Halsey?
For a drive? Or the theater?
Oh, yes. Yes. As I remember, Mr. Banner did invite me to the theater. He said a friend of his gave him 2 passes to a musical show.
Did you go?
Yes, I did.
Then there were other times you saw Mr. Banner.
Well, this once, yes.
Why didn't you tell us about that when you said you'd had lunch with him?
Well, I didn't think it was important, and I know Mr. Taylor wouldn't approve if I, accepted too many favors from a prospective customer of the bank.
Those were the only 2 favors you accepted, the lunch and the theater?
As far as I remember, yes.
It was only 3 months ago, Miss Halsey.
Yes, I know.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Miss Halsey?
No, I don't think so.
All right. That's all we want to ask you for the present.
Sorry I'm not more helpful.
That's all right. Thank you, Miss Halsey.
Yes.
Gentlemen, I can hardly believe it.
Then you probably wouldn't believe that Banner bought a solid gold lapel clip at the Simpkins jewelry store. The clip that Miss Halsey was wearing.
Netta Halsey,
We'll ask you not to talk to anyone about this, Mr. Taylor. You can understand why.
I'm just not going to believe it, Netta. You can't convince me. Emily, please don't be loyal and understanding. I can't take this. But didn't you know he was a criminal? I just knew we were going to be married, that's all. Netta. I told you, Emily, he needed money desperately. He owed thousands of dollars to those gamblers. Oh, Nettie, can't you see he was just playing on your sympathy? They'd have killed him, I know it. Netta. He had to have the money. Can't you see that? I can't see you helping him. I didn't know I was helping him, not at the time. Then why not let me call that FBI agent? No, I won't do anything to help them find him. Netta, do you know where he is? I can't tell you that. You do know. Now, Emily, listen to me, please. We were going to be married. Ray is the gentlest, most considerate, the finest man I've ever known. Nettie. So he is. He's a thief. A common thief. Don't you dare say that. Oh, Nettie, stop it. Emily, I think even if I'd known what he was going to do, I wouldn't have tried to stop him. You don't mean that? Yes, I do. I won't let you judge Ray by ordinary, everyday standards. Nettie, don't talk like that, please. You don't know what he went through. He never got a decent break. His child... Stop it, Netta. You're talking about a bank robber. A man who would have killed anyone who got in his way. You just don't know Ray, Emily, or you wouldn't say that.
Hi, anybody home?
What are you going to tell Arthur? Nothing, Netta.
Hello, ladies. What's new and interesting? Any murder or mayhem while the old man was away at work, huh? There's the paper. Don't fight for it. Hey, Netta, don't you want to see the paper? Netta. Where's she going?
Let her alone, Arthur. She's got a headache.
Looks like she's been bawling again. Sometimes I can't figure her at all. Can you?
No. Sometimes I can't, Arthur. She's my own sister, and I can't figure it either.
The day after we had talked to Netta Halsey, Agent Reynolds was present at a conference in the U.S. Attorney's office. It was decided that there was sufficient reason to begin a 24-hour surveillance of Miss Halsey on the chance that she might still be in communication with Banner. This plan was just a few hours too late. Netta Halsey had left her sister's home early that morning, taking all her possessions with her.
Order, ma'am. Carry your bag, ma'am.
No, thank you. But could you tell me where the public phone is, please?
Right over there, ma'am. It's across from the information.
Thank you.
Carry your bag.
Hello?
Hello, is this Walnut 9970?
Yeah, this is it.
I'd like to speak to Ray, please.
Ray who?
Ray Smith.
Never heard of him. You got the wrong number.
No, wait, please. I'm sure this is it. Listen, tell him Netta Halsey wants to talk to him.
Oh, there's no one
Please,
here.
you've got to tell him. It's terribly important. Now tell
Hello, who is this? Peter Nelly. Hello, who is this?
Ray, it's me, Netta.
Who?
Netta Halsey,
Netta. Where are you calling from?
Union Station.
Here in New Orleans?
Yes, I just got in a few minutes ago.
Are you out of your mind? I told you I'd let you know when to come.
Couldn't wait, Ray. I've got to see
Well,
you.
I told
Ray, I couldn't wait any longer. Things happened. I can't tell you over the phone. When can I see you?
Where are you going to stay?
I don't know.
All right, look, go to the Royal Palm. I'll send someone there tonight.
I want to see you,
Now,
Ray.
Netta, don't be a fool. I'll send someone to you, and they'll talk about it.
Yes, Ray. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. Netta,
Yes.
nobody knows you're here?
Of course not.
All right. You be patient, Netta. I'll see you.
Do you want to, Ray?
Of course I do, baby. As soon as possible. You wait for me.
I will, Ray. Goodbye, darling.
So long, Netta. Be good.
As soon as we learned that Netta Halsey had left her sister's house, we checked all stations and air terminals. By the following morning, we knew that Netta Halsey had gone to New Orleans, and her description was wired to our field office. An intensive search got underway immediately.
Yes? You Netta Halsey?
That's right.
I'm a friend of Ray Banner.
Oh, come in, please. Just a minute. I'll get those things off the chair.
Oh, don't bother. I'm not staying.
Haven't had a chance to straighten up. I just got in this afternoon.
I know. I talked to you on the phone.
Oh, you were the one that...
Yeah, I'm the one. Friend of Ray's.
How is he?
He's all right. Look, Miss Halsey, I'm going to give you a piece of good advice. Put those clothes in the suitcase and go back where you came from.
I came here to see Ray.
He can't see you. Believe me, it wouldn't be safe. A couple of months from now, maybe.
I've waited 4 months.
You want him to get picked up? How do you know you aren't being followed?
I want to see Ray. That's why I came down here.
He's going away tonight. I told him not to take any
You
chances.
told him.
Yeah, I told him.
I see.
Now, look, Ray knows it costs you dough to come down here, so he says, you take this $1,500.
What are you to Ray?
I already said. I'm a friend of his. He's a friend of mine. What do you want, a road map? Now, you take this $1,500.
I'm going to see him before I leave here, and I don't want the money.
You know, I could get very annoyed with you, sister.
I don't care whether you're annoyed or not. You tell Ray that if he doesn't see me, I'll go to the police. I'll give myself up.
You what?
I'll give myself up.
You know something? He said you were kind of a screwball. He was right.
I mean what I say.
Sister, I think you really do. I don't know how a blowhard like Ray does it, but when he turns on the
You
charm...
going to tell him what I said?
Yeah, I think I will tell him.
I'll be waiting to hear from him.
All right.
And I won't wait long.
Uh-huh. You don't want to change your mind and go back home?
I'm never going back home.
Okay, you can't say I didn't try. You want to see him, you see him. Not my funeral.
When Agent Reynolds and I arrived in New Orleans, Netta Halsey had been located at the Royal Palm Hotel and had been put under 24-hour surveillance. It was obvious that Miss Halsey was waiting for someone. Every night for a week, she had taken a cab to the end of Canal Street, then walked along the river embankment. On the 7th night, Agent Reynolds and I were watching from a parked car. Suddenly, Agent Reynolds left the car as I saw Miss Halsey step up on the embankment and look down at the river.
That water's pretty muddy, Miss Halsey. I wouldn't try it. Come on now. Let's go over and sit down and talk about it.
Let me go, please.
Now, you stay. It's okay, Steve. She's all right.
Take it easy, Miss Halsey.
Let's sit down now. Come on.
Why didn't you let me alone? Why didn't you mind your own business?
You're our business, Miss Halsey. Who are you waiting for? Ray Banner?
Let me alone. I'm not going to talk to you.
Why didn't he meet you, Miss Halsey? Was he afraid?
I won't tell you anything. Do whatever you want to. I don't care.
You've been here every night for a week, Miss Halsey. Didn't you realize he never intended to come?
He did. Something must have happened. I told you I wouldn't talk to you.
Miss Halsey, we talked with your sister for a long time. She thought it was best to tell us everything.
Don't you realize that this man used you?
He never had any intention of marrying you.
That's a lie. If he could have paid off his debts, if he could have been... Let me alone, will you?
We don't want to charge you with helping Banner in the robbery, Miss Halsey. We feel sure you had no
I
intention.
did. I planned the whole thing with him. We planned it together.
Now, that's not true, Miss Halsey.
It is. I did help him.
How?
Right. I don't know. Let me alone.
Have you seen Banner since you got here?
No. No, I haven't.
Have you talked to him?
Yes, on the phone.
Do you know where he is?
If I did, I wouldn't be here waiting, would I?
We're trying to help you, Miss Halsey.
I don't want your help. If you'd let me alone, I wouldn't have needed anybody's help ever.
It's never as bad as it seems at the time, Miss
Oh,
Halsey.
stop talking like that and take me in. Get it over, whatever you're going to do.
We're going to take you downtown.
All right, I'm ready.
Just one question, Miss Halsey. What day this week... Dave.
Yeah?
Getting out of the cab down there in the parking area.
Uh-huh.
Get her out of the way.
Okay. Come along, Miss Halsey.
Over there by the ferry ship.
Right.
Ray!
Shut her up!
Ray, the policeman! Ray, get out!
Stop, Banner, or I'll shoot!
Now get down! Get down! You want to get hit? Get down!
Let's go, please. I want to see him.
We'll stay here.
I knew he'd come to see me. That's why I waited. I knew he'd be here sometime.
With overwhelming evidence against him, Ray Banner pleaded guilty to the robbery of the Westville National Bank and was sentenced to 15 years in prison. The case of Netta Halsey aroused national interest, and her sympathetic lawyer convinced the jury that Miss Halsey was not an accessory to the crime. For her part in protecting Banner after the robbery, she was put on a 2-year term of probation. Our books are closed on The Gentleman Friend.
Pause now for station identification.
71 years ago, August 4th, 1954, the FBI in peace and war. Up next, we'll go back to Pine Ridge, see what's going on with the baby, and with Lum and Abner, too.
We live in an age of specialization. We work in it, too. The legendary jack of all trades has lost out to the master of one. Too often, however, 20th century employers find it difficult to find the highly trained, highly skilled workers they need. Like any problem, however, theirs will yield to thought and consideration. A physically handicapped worker, for example, may not be able to do every job well, but if he's trained to do the one job you want done, you can rest assured he'll do that job well. A physical disability is not and need not be a job disability. Very often a handicap will even add to the worker's efficiency. Where excessive room noise is a factor, a deaf employee may prove more efficient than his colleagues. Weekdays, call the local office of your state employment service and hire the handicapped to fill job openings in your organization. You will find the State Employment Service listed in your telephone directory.
And now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, let's see what's going on with Lum and Abner and the little baby. This episode, originally broadcast 83 years ago today, August 4th, 1942.
The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. You know, folks, it's easy to tell from the many letters we receive that a good many of you listeners look upon Lum and Abner as your friends. We know, too, that many of you consider Alka-Seltzer a real friend, too, because you found that it can be depended upon to come to your rescue when you want its help. And to you folks who are not acquainted with the fast relief Alka-Seltzer offers, we say, try it just once. Take Alka-Seltzer the very next time you want comforting relief for a touch of acid indigestion, sour, upset stomach, a headache, muscular aches and pains, or for that dull, achy feeling of a cold. Do this, and we sincerely believe that Alka-Seltzer will become a friend of yours for life. Be sure to try it, won't you? Remember, Alka-Seltzer is just as near as your nearest drugstore. For all druggists, have it by the package and also serve it by the glass at the soda fountain. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, the old fellow's received a short, ominous answer to the letter Abner wrote to the post office box number in Kansas City. There was no name signed to the note. In its place was a copy of the coat of arms found in the baby's locket. The note told Lum and Abner to guard the baby well and to wait for further communications, and informed them that the writer was trying to restore the baby to his rightful position. From this, the old fellows concluded that their foundling boy was the rightful but abandoned heir to some kingdom. As we look in on the little community today, we find Lum in the Jot 'em Down store and library. Abner has just entered. Listen.
Yeah, morning, Lum.
Oh, morning, Abner. Never seen you coming.
Well, what in the world have you got your lodge robe on for, Lum?
Oh, nothing. Just, practicing up some lodge rituals for the regular meeting next week.
Oh, well, what do you need to practice for? You know all that by heart. Been saying it at the meeting for years. Facts is, you're always bragging about never forgetting a word of it.
I know, but, I've made a few changes in it, I think. I want to be sure I've learned them good.
You made changes in the lodge?
Here, unbutton them buttons in the back so I can get this thing off.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll help you. Yeah, I bet you're smothering that thing today. Here, let me get them for you. You know, Lum, I'm sort of worried about little Charlie Abner.
Little who? What did I tell you we was going to call him from now on?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. His Majesty the King. I'm sort of worried about him.
What are you worried about? That fella in Kansas City that sent us the letter?
No, I'm just, worrying. Well, I'm just worrying about whether that baby's very smart or not, Lum.
What do you mean by that?
Well, last night over at the place, why, me and Elizabeth and little Pearl was trying to learn him how to say some words. And he never learned how to say none of them.
Well, he's too little for that, Abner.
Well, now, Elizabeth says he's old enough to where he ought to start talking little.
Oh, no, he ain't.
Well, Elizabeth says he is. So I told little Pearl to keep trying to learn him stuff today.
Well, he won't learn that away. You can't force them things on young'uns.
Well, no, maybe not. No.
When he's ready, he'll start talking.
Well, I just figure that if he's actually a king of some country, why, he ought to be smarter than the generality of young'uns. Kings is awful smart, ain't he?
Well, yeah, but not when they're still babies. That's just when they get growed up.
Oh.
And that's the reason we got to run the baby's kingdom for him for a few years.
Yeah. Well, I just wish he'd hurry up and learn how to talk. Then he could tell us what country he's supposed to be king of and save us all the trouble of having to find out for ourselves. I asked him last night, but he wouldn't say a word.
Well, of course not. He wouldn't know. He's just a baby, Abner.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll find out. I'm going to take that locket with the coat of arms on it over to Miss Frederick's.
Oh, over the school, Mohr?
Yeah, I figure she can look it up in some of them geography books and see if she can find out what country that insignia belongs to.
Yeah. Well, I don't see why we just don't write that feller in Kansas City again. He can tell us what it is right off.
No, I don't trust him, Abner.
He don't, huh?
No, I don't know why, but he might be mixed up with them fellers that's trying to get the baby's kingdom away from him.
Oh?
We're going to do this by ourselves.
Yeah, well, I reckon you're right. I just figured well, for the land's sakes.
What's the matter?
What's all them packing boxes doing piled up in the corner that-a-way?
What packing boxes? I don't see none.
Why, them right over here, around this way, along back there, that corner.
Oh.
Look there, your rocking chair sitting right up on top of them. See there?
I reckon how that could have got up there.
And look how them boxes is fixed. They make steps leading right up to the chair. Dog, as long as something funny going on around here, you know what?
Funny?
Yeah, I better call up Uncle Henry Lunsford, the town marshal.
No, Abner, don't call him.
Yes, I am. It's that Kansas City fellers did this.
Abner,
wrong.
get away from that phone. I put them boxes up there myself.
You did?
Yeah. I thought I could get them back out in the feed room before you come in this morning, but I never. Getting down here early.
Well, what in the world's the idea of coming in here and stacking boxes up like that for long?
Oh, I was just doing some practicing.
Practicing?
Yeah.
What for? Are you going to be a strong man in a circus or something?
No, I was just trying to fix up something that looked like one of them thrones that kings sits on in their castles.
Oh.
Takes a lot of practice to learn how to climb up on one of them thrones and get set down good without getting yourself all twisted up in them long robes that kings always wears.
Long robe?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you wearing your lodge robe for?
Yeah, but don't let me catch you telling nobody about this. You sure now?
No, I won't tell it. Cross my heart. Doggies, I'd left to saw you. Did you climb clean up there and sit in your rocking chair?
Yes, I did. And get that smile off your face.
Let's see you do it again, Long.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Oh, now, come on, now. Put your robe on. Let's see how you do it. Come on, here.
I ain't gonna do it.
Oh,
now,
come
I said I weren't. I wish you'd stop grinning that way. This ain't no grinning matter. It's important.
Yeah.
I gotta learn all these things so I'll know exactly how to act whenever we get to that kingdom.
Oh.
Don't want the barons and the nobles and the dukes and all them laughing at me.
Yeah, well, here, though, Long. What are you doing practicing getting up on the throne that-a-way? You ain't gonna be the king. The baby's a king.
I know it, but we're aiming on running the kingdom for him till he gets old enough to handle it himself, ain't we?
Well, yeah.
Somebody's got to take his place. So I've decided to do my duty and volunteer to become the assistant king.
Assistant king?
Yeah. His Majesty, Prince Count Edwards, Esquire, Assistant King.
Huh?
And I'll have to have some awful big cards printed. Get all that on them, huh?
Yeah, well, here, Long, why can't I be the assistant king?
Because I've already appointed you a duke.
Huh?
You can't hold two offices in a kingdom, I don't think.
Well, you got a whole bunch of them there.
Well, that's different.
What's different about it?
Well, it's a matter of...
Huh?
Well, it has something to do with... Thank goodness that's our ring. Answer that, Abner.
Yeah, well, tell me what the difference is, Long.
Abner, I told you to answer the phone.
All right. I still won't go see why I can't have an office over besides Duke. Hello. Jot 'em down, store and library. Duke Peabody doing the talking. Oh, hello, Pearl. He ain't, huh? Well, just keep trying. He ought to learn at least one word today. Yeah, well, don't give up, honey. Just keep trying. Yeah, goodbye. see there, Lum, it's just like I told you. That baby just won't learn nothing.
Oh, for goodness sakes. I told you to stop worrying about that, Abner. He'll pick all that up when he starts to school.
Yeah, well, they ought to start learning before that, though, Lum. Fact's it. Doggies, wait a minute.
Now what?
Here, you never explained to me why you can be assistant king and I can't, Lum.
Well, that takes too long to explain that, Abner. Besides, you wouldn't understand it. It's awful deep stuff.
Well, how do you know if you can get to be the assistant king?
Oh, I ain't worried about that. I'll just pint myself, that's all.
Well, what if the people in that country don't want you for the job, though?
Oh, they'll want me all right. I'll be a hero to them.
A hero?
Why, sure. I'll be the one that brings back their lost baby kingdom. I'll be the one that gets shut of them snakes in the weeds that's trying to get the kingdom away from him.
Huh?
Oh, they'll love and admire me more than every one fella there is in the whole country.
They will, huh?
Why, sure. They're more likely to have a big parade for me.
Parade?
Oh, a big one. Run for blocks and blocks, right past every palace and castle in the whole country.
Well?
I was studying about it this morning. I can see them now, carrying me on their shoulders, people shouting and cheering. Folks tearing up telephone books in little pieces and throwing them at me out of their castle window. Granny, Abner, that's going to be the biggest celebration you ever seen in your life. Then right the next day after I become known as a public hero, I'll get everybody in the kingdom on the party line and make a public announcement. I'll tell them I'm willing to give up working at the Jot-'em-Down store to become assistant king. Natural, they'll take me up on it.
Are you sure they will?
Well, sure. Fact is, they'll more than likely get up another celebration for me when I take up my new office.
Another celebration?
Why, sure. Granny, them celebrations are going to wear me to a frazzle. I can see that already. I might have to cut down on them a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, say, Lum, I just happened to think of something here. This country now, it's a foreign country, ain't it?
Well, natural.
And the folks there then, they all talk in foreign languages, don't they?
Well, I reckon they will.
Yeah, I figured they would, because I've always heard them folks, they don't talk like we do in them foreign countries. They talk a different language, foreign language.
I know that.
Well, how will they know what you're saying then when you call them up on the party line?
Huh?
You said you was going to call them up on a party line, tell them that you'd be king if they wanted you to be assistant king, didn't you?
Well, that's right, ain't it?
Sure, they can't understand you getting you pint yourself assistant king, Lum.
Never thought about that before.
Well, what are you going to do about that?
Granny, I don't know. I'm kind of old to start learning a whole new language. Wouldn't know which one to learn anyway.
No. Wouldn't know you got there, and then it'd be too late.
Yeah. Might take up Chinese and find out it's something else.
Yeah. Maybe Grandpappy Spears can learn you a whole bunch of them languages, Lum. I know he read that book on foreign languages we got over in the library.
Yeah, but he ain't actually learned none of them. He just thinks he has.
Well, he claims he has. He's telling me. Doggies, wait a minute.
Now, what's the matter?
Well, here, I got to make a phone call right now, Lum.
Phone call?
I don't know why I never thought of this before.
Wait a minute, Abner. Who you calling? Grandpappy Spears?
No, I ain't calling him.
Well,
no.
who then?
Why, I've got to call up over there and see. Hello? Pearl? This is your papa. Yeah, well, look, honey, you might just as well give up. Yeah, just stop trying to learn the baby anything, 'cause he can't understand a word you're saying. He's a foreigner.
I wonder, folks, can you think of anything offhand that can make you feel more downright miserable than a summer cold? Well, if you have a cold now, comforting relief from much of your distress can be yours promptly and pleasantly. How? Well, that's easy. Just take care of yourself. Get more rest than usual, eat sensibly, dress wisely, get ample vitamins daily, and take Alka-Seltzer. For Alka-Seltzer can make such a difference in the way you feel. It acts fast to relieve that headache and the dull, achy feeling that's so often a major part of your discomfort. Remember, too, if a raw, raspy, sore throat's a part of your cold distress, Alka-Seltzer makes a mighty soothing, comforting gargle. Try Alka-Seltzer if you have a cold now and let it ease your distress and help you feel better. You can get modern, effervescent Alka-Seltzer tablets at all drugstores.
Well, he's close. It's not because he's a foreigner. It's because he's a baby. 83 years ago, August 4th, 1942, Lum and Abner here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream. Join us tomorrow for comedy with Milton Berle, the Screen Guild Theater, Burns and Allen, and a date with Judy and Lum and Abner. See you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.